Yo, what's good? You're 4-3 here back in the day, and today, guys, I thought I would go ahead and test out the brand new drift angle upgrades and drift updates in Forza Motorsport 7. I know, guys, I've been away for a little bit while. Unfortunately, my Xbox One power supply went out on me a couple of weeks ago, and it's now just got here, so I can finally start making videos again. Woohoo! But we're not here to go ahead and talk about that. We're here to talk about the brand new drift update in this game. And oh my god, is this update so damn good, guys. Honestly, it makes it feel like Forza Motorsport 4 again. And honestly, I love that. I really, really do, because Forza Motorsport 7's drifting mechanics really weren't that great. I had a lot of trouble drifting, but with this new update, guys, I feel like a lot of you guys who maybe struggle with drifting are going to be able to go ahead, pick up a tune offline, and, you know, just be like, whoa, this thing is amazing. How have I never known how to drift? This is so much damn fun, guys. I really am excited about this. It is going to definitely get me back into drifting, because that used to be like my forte. I used to love drifting in Forza Motorsport, and then when Motorsport 7 came around, I was like, drifting's alright, I guess. And I didn't play 5 or 6, so you guys can also be aware of that. But guys, this update, by far, my favorite update that has come to Forza Motorsport 7 thus far. This is such an amazing update. I really, and honestly, truly love it. Turn 10, I gotta give you guys a thumbs up for this, because this is so damn good. It is so good, guys. Honestly, if you have not tried this yet, you do not know what you are missing. This is so much fun. It is an absolute hoot. It is an absolute hoon, if I do say so. Oh my god. Because, you know, like, back before the update, that corner that I just took right there, every single time I would hit that wall. No matter what I did to prevent it, I would always hit that wall. And now I can hit some of these corners just how I want to. And it's almost a little bit too easy. I'm going to say that it's almost a little bit too easy, but in all honesty, it's also not, because when I'm sitting here talking, this is actually kind of difficult, but when I'm sitting here focusing on drifting, it is so much easier. It is so much easier, and I love it, guys. It feels so good. It honestly, I can see drifting making a huge resurgence in the Forza community with this update. It is that good, guys. It is that good. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my time here with the Mazda RX7, and then I'm going to go ahead and hop into some other cars that I own. And the only thing I've done to these from my previous drift tunes is went ahead and threw on the new drift angle and the drift suspension. So, I mean, this is a chock full of fun, guys. I highly recommend going ahead and testing this out. So next up what we have, though, is we've got this Silvia S14 Boss Rocket Bunny kit, and the only change that I've made to this car is my actual tune. Or, not actually my tune, but the only change I made was going ahead and installing the drift angle and drift suspension. And I'm not super familiar with drifting this track, so I don't know how well this is going to work out. I just kind of let the game pick it for me. And honestly, this car is putting in the finest of work. What I'm actually feeling with this is I feel like we can actually go a little bit crazier than we used to with some of these, like some of these tunes and everything like that. I feel like we can give them more power, we can give them more camber, or, well, technically less camber, and all kinds of different things. More air pressure in the tires, you know, because before, back in Motorsport 4, like how I was saying, this feels like Motorsport 4 again. I used to run max air pressure. Max air pressure, guys, and nowadays, if you run max air pressure, you're crazy. You're absolutely insane. As well, I also used to run stock tires. So max air pressure and stock tires, max minimum camber, well, technically just minimum camber, and max toe out. Like, that was my tune back in the day. And I feel like we can get a little bit closer to that with this new update. I kind of want to try it. I don't know how well it's necessarily going to work out, but honestly, I feel like some of these cars, you know, they can get a little bit more wild than they used to, because there were people running race tires for drifting, which I honestly thought was absolutely insane. Who runs race tires to drift? I never heard of that until Forza Motorsport 7, and I feel like it's been around since probably Forza Motorsport 5, But now with this update around, I feel like a lot less people are going to be using race tires. I really do. I feel like this update is that good that there are going to be a lot less people using race tires now. Oh, we're spinning. Oh, man. Oh, we're in the sand. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a little bit. Oh, come on, get out, get out. There we go. Oh, but man, guys, I do need to do a little bit more tuning on this car to make it better. Although I feel like maybe at Maple Valley this would be a little bit better than it is here at Catalunya. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how this works out. Because honestly, I really am loving this update. Honestly, but I don't really like the sound of this. It kind of sounds annoying, to be honest. But oh my God, just look at this car go though. Oh, making that nice angle there. Oh, such angles, such wow. Oh my God, yes. And we can almost probably do reverse entry through that. We can almost do reverse entry through there if we could get enough speed and if I was good enough. I feel like a better drifter than me. Oh my God, going through there, they are going to reverse entry the shit out of it. Honestly, guys, this update is so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and get to the finish line here, and then let's go ahead and move on to another car. I think I've got two more cars I want to go ahead and try out. I want to try out my Chevy Bel Air, and then I also want to try out the Hoonicorn. I don't know if the Hoonicorn actually gets the upgrade or not, since, you know, it's already technically a drift car. They might add it automatically, but I want to see how well it does. It's an all-wheel drive drift car, so I'm curious to see how that thing actually works out. We're definitely going to have to take that to like a bigger track, definitely not one like this, because somewhere where we can unleash all the power that the Hoonicorn has to offer. Honestly, guys, I'm so excited. I love this update. I really do. Alright, but anyway though, let's go ahead and move on into the next car. So for this time around, I went ahead, I got my Chevy Bel Air, and we made this a little bit more crazy. I didn't go full air pressure in the tires. I moved it up to about 36, but now it is rocking max tow. It's got a lot less, well, camber-wise, it's sitting at 4.6 right now. So it is a little bit crazy and ridiculous, but just look at this thing slide. Look at the angles that this thing is possible of getting. I am so in love with this. It needs a little bit more power, though. I feel like I was keeping this under powered from before. But I did decide to go ahead and give this a little bit of a test. And of course, you guys get to see right there, we hit that wall just a little bit. And it actually, they are a little bit more now forgiving with you. If you go ahead and hit a wall, you can now go ahead and get a little bit of wall tap in. Unlike that, that was a little bit too much right there. But honestly, guys, oh, this one is a little bit too crazy. I feel like I maybe need to lower it a little bit more. But it does feel like it needs just a tad bit more power. But honestly, even with the full crazy settings that I was thinking about doing, I could still see it being manageable. Like, I mean, I'm managing this car up this hill. I really am. And it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing in the world. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, the future of drifting in Motorsport 7 is about to get a whole lot crazier. Because I've seen people who were like, you know, 500 horsepower and they would say that's way too much. 700 horsepower, that's way too much. I'm thinking of rocking out with 1200 or more horsepower now. Like, I feel like with this new update, that is completely feasible. Honestly, I love it, and I love this car, guys. This is honestly one of my favorite drift cars from back in the day, the Chevy Bel Air. It does so much better than you would think. It's just this land boat, but I mean, my God, it works. It really does. The Chevy Bel Air is honestly my favorite American muscle drift car that's out there. It just works, guys. It really does. Trust me, if you have never built one of these, I'm telling you right now, go get a Chevy Bel Air and do it. Or there's also, I think there's like a Pontiac or something like that. I can't remember what the other one is. They look very similar. Like, you can tell they definitely get some of the same silent cues. But honestly, guys, this is actually a whole lot of fun trying to keep this beast under control. It needs more power, though. It does need a little bit more power. And I'm going to give it to it. I am going to see how much this thing can do. I am going to give this a whole lot of power. I want to see, what was that car that came out with the Fast and Furious car pack? The one that's got 2,000 horsepower, the Plymouth. Oh my God, I got to see if that thing, I want to see if that thing has got the suspension on there. Because, oh my God, that is going to be absolutely wild. I can't wait to go ahead and do that. I really want to see how crazy that thing is to drift. I want to see how crazy that thing is to drift. I really hope it actually works out. 2,000 horsepower. My God, you guys know that is going to be a lot of fun. Although I will say in the Fast and Furious, or not Fast and Furious, the Formula Drift car pack that is going to be coming to Motorsport 7 later in the fall, they are giving us some pretty damn powerful Formula Drift cars. So that is going to be interesting to see how well those things handle, because they were showing them off in, I can't remember if they were showing them off in Forza Horizon 4 or Forza Motorsport 7, but they put in the work. They put in the work, guys, and they were doing all kinds of stuff. Actually, I do think it was Forza Horizon 4. I think they were drifting in Forza Horizon 4. So, oh my God, look at this thing. Look at that angle. Look at that angle, guys. Oh my gosh, that was so nice. That was so nice. We were almost at, like, we were almost perpendicular to the wall. That is so good. I love this, guys. Now, as well, you guys have seen the scoring on the side there, so that is actually kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of their new scoring system yet, because they have that line feature where they want you to get as close to the line as possible, the race line. And it's like, well, what if I don't want to be on the race line? Like, what if the best angle to take through here is actually to go a little bit wide, and the race line, you know, is going to have you go in a completely different route? Well, that it kind of sucks for you, because you're going to lose some points on that. But also, like, what if I want to take the outside and my buddy's going to take the inside line? But the inside line is the better line, and you're going to get more points for it. Well, that sucks too. But honestly, I would say that drifting's really not about the points. I mean, it is a little bit, but at the same time, I honestly have just a lot more fun drifting around with my buddies online. It really is. And honestly, with this new update, it is that much more fun. I am so excited for this, guys. I really, really am. I know I've said that a lot in this video, but guys, I'm so stoked for it. But now, let's go ahead and test out that Hoonicorn here. I want to see if that thing has got the update on it. I'm not entirely sure if it does or not, but let's go ahead and test it. Alright, guys, so the Hoonicorn definitely does get this new update, and holy crap, guys, just look at the speed on this thing. Oh my gosh, this thing is absolutely wild. I had to choose the Bernese Alps because it's got these nice, long, sweeping corners to it, and we might crash a few times. We might do that, but guys, this thing is an absolute beast. Just listen to that thing just power up. Oh my God. Look at it go. Oh man. Now I have tuned this up to basically where it is mostly a rear-wheel drive car, but you can definitely still tell that it wants to pull a little bit of the all-wheel drive in there, and it's not really working out too terribly well. It's not as insane as like I did with the what I did with the Chevrolet. You know, this thing is still, you know, a little bit more contained, and I did that so because, well, it's got so much power and it's so crazy as already. But guys, this thing, oh my God, it's a beast. It is a beast. It definitely gets that upgrade. It really, really does. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at it. It's just going through this corner. Like, we're way out of bounds, and it's just like, nope, we're done. We're gone. Oh, man. But you guys can see this thing is still a little bit overpowered, even for the Bernese Alps. Like, I thought the Bernese Alps would work out, and, you know, I probably also need to do a little bit of tuning to get this thing how I want it. But, I mean, my God, this thing is a beast. That is all I can say. This thing is absolutely crazy. It is wild. I love it, guys. I do. Although I will say, in the drift community, the Hoonicorn is kind of hated by a lot of people. But also, just listen to that turbo. Oh my God, that blow-off valve. Aha. Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Oh, we're going to crash in that wall, but that was a lot of fun right there. So anyway, though, I think that's where we're going to go and wrap it up for today. Leave a comment down below. Are you guys excited about this update? Because you guys know I sure as hell am. I am loving this update with the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Turn 10. Finally, something that I can absolutely love. Oh my gosh. It has been a while since I've been able to say that about Forza. It has been a while that I've been able to say, Turn 10, you have done a fantastic job. The last, like, car pack was fantastic. This update is fantastic. What are you guys doing? Who'd you hire? You guys are doing some work. Oh my God, it's like they hired some fans. But like I said, that's where we're going to go and wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Girl413 and Instagram.com/Girl413. And if you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.